Okay, this might be really scuffed. Yeah, no more HDR streaming. That is it. Yeah, it's not worth it. It messes too much stuff up. 100%. God. Too much stuff messed up. Okay. Okay. And also, I'm not setting up my phone as a webcam today. You just get the Logitech C320 or whatever it's called. This light box is gonna die. So this is probably something that I will upload. But I just did an unboxing of all this stuff. But just to show, where did I put, where did I, oh. This is the main stuff. Here. We have Dark Dragonite, Japanese. And if you look on the screen, I know you can't see it, but it says it's worth about $20 ungraded. I got this one for 37 because it was in good condition, and I think I could at least get an 8, and that's worth about 52-ish dollars. I'm happy with it. It's hard to find like a really nice hollow looking card, hollow card that isn't messed up. Next is this Feraligatr, which I did actually a lot better than I thought on. This is also Neo Genesis. Or is it? I don't know. It's something, that's for sure. But I got for 99 cents plus some kind of expensive shipping. Oh no, it wasn't even bad. It was $5. It was like a $10 card. It's got some hollow bleed. It's got some scratches on the back. But other than that, it's actually really nice. Where did I just? Oh yeah. And then these two are Rapidash promos from like the e-reader set. I don't know. I get confused on these. Not a very common card, to say the least. And yeah, these are actually in both like way better condition than I thought they were gonna be. I think it easily both of these could be 8s easily, but I think maybe one of them could be a 9. And this I only paid those two cards. It was in a lot, which is weird. It was $9.53 after taxes and all that good stuff. And I think like one of them is $9. So that was pretty good. What else? And then all of this other stuff is a bulk vintage lot that I got. It was, I mean, I paid $15 after shipping. I only paid $5.50, but the guy was charging $10 for shipping. There's a lot of cards. There's a whole stack over here that you can't see. I mean, it's like, definitely was worth it. However, it's a lot of work to try and, I don't know. So I was just kind of going through cards, you know, just sort of seeing anything. It's worth anything. You know, worth to pull out of the sleeve and put in a top loader type thing. I'm just gonna keep doing that. Gold duck, 35. Fossil. So yeah, like, you know, all these are worth about $1.50 to $2. And there's a lot of these cards. So this probably isn't really worth it. I mean, actually, all of these are kind of worth it because I bought all of these in a lot. I mean, like a 7, so not really. Listen, with how cheap CGC is nowadays, let me tell you. Is that a crease? Yeah, not even gonna bother with it. Eevee Rocket 55. $1.66. It's worth like 13 bucks. If it's a 8. It is not. I kind of like this card though. So yeah, I'm trying to like, you know, obviously, if I like the card, then I'm kind of putting it to the side because I will put it in a binder just to look at, you know. Which a lot of these I do like. What was this? See, I'm already getting confused here. That is the trash pile. Squirtle. Really, Squirtle's worth something, right? $68. Yeah, $2. Okay, so I'm trying to like figure out what I want to do with these. I think if I think it can get an 8, right? An 8 or above. I don't know, a 7 could be good though as well. I don't know. I think generally if I believe it could get an 8, then it might be worth it to send it in. You hear any coughing in the background? There's people dying. This isn't worth it. It's not worth it. Hardly anything. I don't even really like the Psyduck either. So I guess here, I don't know. I didn't really look at these. Here, let's redo these. Dark Persian 42. So this, if it's an 8, it's like 15 bucks. Hmm. Nah, that's gonna be a 7. That's definitely gonna be a 7. We'll hold off on that. Okay, what is a Slowpoke worth? Because I have a million Slowpokes. Slowpoke 67. So it's worth like 12. Hmm. I do like this Slowpoke. I think it's cool. So I'll condition check these and then put one in a binder. This is gonna get really unorganized. So these I'm not gonna bother with too much. I don't really like any of these cards per se. I like this Whooper. Oh, Dark Gloom as well. Yeah. Dark Gloom 36. What did I just do? Oh. It's worth like $10. I like it. I'm a fan of all the dark cards. In the light cards, the SSC, the Itazura, whatever, you know. Pokemon. I don't want to accidentally... Here, hold on. I'm trying to get some music going. Eh. Hmm. I should not be doing this on this account, because then my stuff is going to get flooded with... I'm trying to... It's really hard to balance this audio. That's probably fine. Actually a little too loud. That's probably fine. That's good. Okay. Okay. Dark Gloom, not really worth it, but we'll take him out of the sleeve. Out of this sleeve and into a new one. Yeah, I still got a lot of other cards coming, like a lot. For a second there, I was like, oh, what, do I really have that many? Yes, I do. We have a ton of vintage stuff. I've said this before, but I really like to focus on, really my favorite era is not really this stuff so much. This is a little closer to the 90s than it is to the 2000s, if you kind of get what I'm saying. Honestly, it's this stuff. I like these with the thick, the yellow border, all the Neo Genesis, like later Neo Genesis sets, all the EX stuff. E-Reader, Aquapolis, I really like. So that's what I kind of want to focus on collecting, you know. So I have a lot of sort of, some of this is still old back stuff. Here, let's click on this. So like stuff like this, you know. I think it looks cool. Still technically old back, but you know, you got some SSC cards in here, some Warui cards. I mean, actually, these are all SSC or Warui. I just really like this artwork. I also really like Japanese cards as well. Look at him. This card is so cute. I love this card. Yasashi Rantan. Cute, cute. Yeah, so, you know, other stuff like some ADV era. I'm not entirely sure. You know, sometimes Japanese people call things differently than people in the West in terms of like eras and when describing things. This happens a lot with cars. Like, don't even get me started. Yeah, so we have a lot of stuff coming, a lot of that sort of mid 2000s types stuff. Like this. This is another. So this is from Versus. Yeah. I really like Versus as well. I like this card. I like the sort of Pokemon city that you got going in the background here. It's Kasumi no Sanigo. And this card's in really good, like, look at this. This is in really good shape. I think I actually got a really nice deal. Misty's Corsola. Yeah. So, like, I really think this can get a 9. This is kind of a gamble, obviously, but I mean, I didn't really pay that much over, you know? Like, oh no, if it gets an 8, oh no. But if it gets a 9, it's quite expensive. I don't even know how you get data for like a CGC Pristine or like a BGS Black Label. Like, what? I don't know. We got a lot of stuff like that coming. But back to what I was doing. Volt Torb 69. Yeah, $1.50. Grade 8 is actually worth 13. Surprisingly. I know it's not the best to kind of base everything off of this one website, but it's kind of the best idea that you can get for, you know, like quickly, if you really wanted to. I mean, it's really not worth the time. Both of these are 7s. It's really not worth the time to I completely lost that thought. I'm so bad at doing that. It's not worth it to go and individually like scrounge through eBay and sort of come up with a price in your head of like what things would be worth, you know? Probably not worth it. Unless it's a more expensive card. But yeah, these I'm not going to worry about too much. I do like this Whooper. I already said that once. It's actually in good condition. Whooper 82. I really wish this site had a better search engine. Because my god. Okay, it's worthless, yeah. I like the card though. Look at him, he's on the beach. These can all go in the bulk box. The slightly up-class bulk box, but you know. Okay, is this... I know this tentacle isn't worth anything, but... Tentacool. 56. Yeah, it's worth $1, and in like grade 9, if any of these were a 9 from Fossil, it could be like 18. Yeah, I'm not even gonna bother with it though, because that's gonna be so exceedingly rare. This Pupitar is kind of cool. I spelled it wrong. Pupitar. Yeah, not really worth anything. Cool though. That one I'll just... Charizard sleeve. So what do these double stars mean? Do those mean like it's a rare, or is it a... I feel like this will be quicker for some reason. I have some Pokemon cards from, I believe it's Neo Genesis. It's from around the year 2000. I was wondering what 2 stars meant, like a double star rarity meant.
The Genesis.
Hold on, I'll look that up right now. Just give me 1 second. Okay, it's Neo Genesis.
Genesis sets, the double star symbol usually indicates a card with a high rarity. Quite as rare as a holo card. Might find a few of them in a booster box.
Okay, so it goes... What is that specifically called? It goes common, and then what?
There's a few levels of Genesis set. Got common cards, which are the most basic. Then there's uncommon cards, which are a bit more rare. After that, you've got the double star cards, which are less common. Finally, rarest cards are the holo cards, which have a special holographic effect.
Okay, thank you.
Questions?
See, I do like... I'm actually really happy that Google gave that feature to just everyone. I really thought... I was actually kind of pissed, because when I bought my 9 Pro, it was supposed to come with 2 years, or a year, 2 years, something like that, of Gemini Advanced. And I thought at the time that that Gemini Live feature was only going to be for advanced users, but I couldn't get it because I already have like a Google One subscription technically through my carrier. So it was a big mess. I was pissed. I was like, that's really stupid. But yeah, they actually ended up coming to everyone for free. So I literally do not care. But see, that was very helpful. So now I know that double stars, 1 above uncommon. And it is really impressive. I mean, the future is really here. Why is my stream thing so low? Hold up. Okay. Well, for some reason, my bitrate is at 2600 megabits. I'm restarting the stream.